Hi, everybody. I'm Jose. I'm the CTO at VoxeoLabs. And well, I'm going to talk a little bit about VoxeoLabs just for a quick second, and then we're going to try to do a demo. So it's going to be a participatory demo, so hopefully we have some adventurous people in the crowd. So, all right, great. So if you have a laptop with Chrome 23 and you want to participate in this demo, I need 3 people. You can come right here. Don't be shy. Not going to hurt you. You're just going to put a URL in. Going to have some fun. Anybody? All right. You guys can think about it. We'll talk a little bit about VoxeoLabs. So we're the company behind Tropo.com, and we're a cloud communications service. And it was just natural, being in the communications business, that we'd be investing heavily in WebRTC. Our parent company is Voxeo. We're actually one of the 4 editors of the WebRTC specification, along with Ericsson and Mozilla, Cisco, and obviously with participation from Google. And I want to talk to you guys about a few things. Our core business, is building beautiful APIs for developers. And mic issues. Quick show of hands. How many of you guys have heard of Phono.com? Anybody? Just a few? Yeah, maybe like a third of you. All right, cool. So we'll do like a quick recap here. So about 3 years ago, we open sourced a project at the jQuery conference in Boston, and it was Phono.com. And at the time, WebRTC was still just a thought, and we wanted to get cracking on those things right away. So you can fork it on GitHub today. It's actually GitHub, Phono SDK. And what we've done is we've developed a really great JavaScript API. We kind of think of it, I don't know if it's too presumptuous, but we think of it as kind of the jQuery for WebRTC. It's a standardized API. We've basically raised the abstraction level for real-time communications, and we kind of melt away all the differences between the different browsers. So we support, obviously, all the varieties of Chrome. We have support Ericsson's browser and Firefox coming really soon. So you don't have to worry about ROPE or JSAP or any of these different things. It's just a single standardized API. And still no takers. You guys suck. All right. Cool. Well, maybe I'll show you my awesome demo first, and then you guys will be clamoring to participate. Cool. So it's a Brady Bunch demo. Anybody want to be one of the heads on the Brady Bunch? No? 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 All right. Well, no one wants to come on stage, but if someone wants to go to that URL and is running Chrome 23, you can be part of my awesome demo. So we'll see if we get any takers. While we're waiting for some takers, let's look at some code. So this entire demo is powered by 26 lines of code. I don't know if you guys could actually see that. Let me actually try switching my preferences here. Color scheme, espresso. All right, perfect. Cool. So yeah, so no pure connection, no ICE thingy-dingy, no trying to figure anything out. So what Phono does is Phono is an XMPP client. And quick show of hands, XMPP. You guys heard of it? Yeah? Most of you heard of it. All right, cool. So yeah, it's an XMPP client. You point it at any Bosch relay on the internet, and you can log in as a user, right? So you can either use your Gmail credentials, because Gmail is XMPP, or there's a really cool company out there, I don't know if you guys have heard of them, but they're called HostedIM, and you can sign up for a free account, and you can get a small team XMPP account, 5 users, and you can upgrade from there. We're not associated with them, but I think they're cool, that's why I plug them. But anyways, you can actually get kicking with this demo really quickly. Like if we go back to this code right here, you'll see really what this demo does is it logs in as a guest account on a subdomain called WebRTC, which I actually was able to register. I was amazed that no one actually had it. But I actually own webrtc.p1.im, and I created an account called guest, and the password, which is in clear text there, is probably bad practice, but the password is WebRTC too. And all this demo is doing is basically initializing a JavaScript client, logging in as that user, and Phono, in the style of jQuery, actually exposes a function here called onReady, and onReady fires when the SDK is ready and you're all logged in and ready to go. And actually making a WebRTC call is just one line of code, that's it. So it says this, phone, dial, and then the person you want to dial. And in this case, you're dialing me, Jose, and my resource, which is /stage, because I'm on stage. But the nice thing about XMPP is that it's multi-device aware too. So you don't have to worry about, rolling your own signaling and trying to figure out what the difference is between an iPad and the mobile phone or anything like that. XMPP actually handles all those things for you. And did I get any takers? Oh man, looks like I actually did get some takers, but the Oh, sorry about that. All right, let's try that again. Oh, looks like we did get some takers, and I just didn't hit allow on Chrome. Man, that sucks. All right, let's see. Let's try this one more time. All right. I knew this was risky business when I did it, but I did. All right, cool. Well, anyways, this may not work. I didn't hit allow on Chrome. I don't know what happens when you don't do that, actually. But I'm sure nothing good happened. Here, let me try refreshing this. Yeah, see, people are calling because the little thingies are going away, but we're not getting any video. That sucks. All right, well, we'll get it working. We'll get it working later. I'll be over there. So I have 3 minutes left. So in 3 minutes, we are going to look at some more code, because awesome. So great. So what does the host API actually look like for this? Well, the actual Brady Bunch thing is just some JavaScript, just some HTML. But the interesting bits here are in the JavaScript. So a little more code than we had on the client side. But let's check out what this is doing right here. So here I'm basically telling Phono that I want to enable audio and video for incoming calls. And then we have this phone plugin. And the phone plugin, you can register some event handlers with that. So in this case, I'm registering an on incoming call event. And the call object actually has some really cool things. And here I was trying to be a little cheeky, and I was like, well, after like 4 calls, I'll start rejecting them, whatever. But if we look at the Phono docs right here, we actually have a really nice website. You guys should go to it. It's phono.com. But yeah, if you look at the docs here, there's all kinds of cool things that you can do with a call. Let's see here. Yeah, so you can receive calls. We've got all kinds of really cool, do I have audio? So all kinds of like really cool ringtones that you can set. And the other neat thing about Phono is that because it's XMPP, you have chat and presence built in to it as well. And then I'll close with a final thought. XMPP is great, and if you have actually a private network, a social network or a dating site or something, obviously you can choose whatever technology you want. XMPP is actually a great choice. But you're going to need to interoperate with other types of networks as well, SIP and PSTN, and Phono does that too. So Voxeo was very generous, our parent company was very generous and donated a bunch of infrastructure. So we actually have a public cloud service that you can connect to with the Phono SDK, and we basically give away free 10-minute phone calls for you to actually test out PSTN termination as part of your WebRTC apps, and also SIP dialogues as well. So you can actually reach out to any SIP endpoint through this gateway infrastructure that we've deployed. And that's the part that we actually sell commercially. So the SDK is completely free. Oh, I forgot to mention an awesome part. Phono works with, isn't just WebRTC, it works with, it'll actually fall back gracefully and automatically to other types of media transport. So it'll use Flash. We also have a Java applet. Both of those are open source too. So if you go to the Phono thing on GitHub, all of the source code for the Swift on the Flash side and our full RTP stack written in Java is also open source. And we support iOS and Android, and all that's open source too. So you can go and get our full RTP stack, all the codec implementations, jitter buffers, echo cancellation, all that stuff is free and open source as well. Hopefully, no one in this room will have to worry about any of that nonsense once WebRTC is completely rolled out, but that's going to take some time. So in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoy Phono.